Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be discussing another topic in our learning module. So here, till now we have been discussing about BI technologies like Tableau, Power BI, Alteryx, and Spotfire. But today we are going to start with cloud, AWS cloud services, and we know that everyone, everywhere today is working on cloud. All our services, whether it's financials, banking, whatever we are using in our day-to-day retails, social media, and everything, whatever we are doing, everything is like hosted on cloud. So we'll try to understand what is cloud in this brief session. I'll just help you understand what will be the cloud and how you should start with. See, AWS is one of the leaders in the market in the cloud industry, and they have been leaders for a long time now. And they are followed by Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud. I've been working on cloud technologies for a few years now and got some certifications and everything. I helped a lot of businesses to set up their cloud centers, cloud servers, and everything, whether be it on AWS or Azure or any other cloud service providers. So I thought, okay, let's start this AWS series where we'll be working on cloud technologies, and I'll help you out to understand how the cloud, how you should start with AWS learning. So here today we'll be discussing about AWS cloud. So what is cloud first of all? So cloud is nothing but like it's just a service which is provided to you by some remote company. Now let's say you want to set up your business. Now what do you have to do? You have to purchase servers, you have to purchase a shop, you have to purchase machinery and everything. Okay, and then you have to start everything. So in this thing you can understand that you have to put lot of capital initially itself. You have to spend a lot of money. Now what if you can rent a shop, you can rent a server, you can rent a machinery, you can rent everything, and you will pay whatever you will consume instead of like paying upfront everything for the infrastructure. You will pay based on your usage. Let's say you are going to use something only for let's say 6 hours a day. Okay, then you should not have to pay for full hour or full 24 hours. See, that's the benefit you are going to get out of cloud technologies or cloud service, that you will be paying for what you use. That's the main concept of cloud, that pay as per usage. Okay, based on your requirement, based on your usage. You want to use it for six hours, you pay for 6 hours. You want to use it for 2 hours, you pay for 2 hours. You don't have to set up any physical servers, you don't have to do any kind of infrastructure, you don't have to do any kind of other things physically. All that will be given to you by the service provider, cloud service provider. And here AWS will be doing that for you. Any other service provider will be doing it for you. So here AWS will help us to do that. But before doing all these things, we have to create AWS account. So what we'll be doing, we'll be using AWS cloud, we'll be creating AWS account, creating EC2, that is nothing but elastic cloud compute. Okay, and then we will be connecting to the EC2 instances from our machines and all. So before starting, let's start try to understand what is cloud and how it is going to help you. How it is going to help you. So here you see that what is cloud computing. As I told you, cloud computing is nothing but it's an on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay as you go pricing. These are the things. I am not putting all that into PowerPoint. You can easily understand these things by going through these sites. So pay as you go pricing. Okay, so as I told you that whatever you usage, whatever you use, based on that you have to pay. You don't have to pay for one day rent. Let's say you have hired a cab, and will you pay it for the whole day? No, you might have taken a cab from one point to point B, point A to point B. So you will pay your rent or charges only for that particular usage. It's not that the renting company will ask you to pay for whole day. No, you are using a service for a couple of hours, then you will pay for that usage only. The same thing here in cloud technologies. The things work in the same way. So here you will be paying only for what you use. So instead of buying, owning, or maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can easily access technology service, and that too, one of the advanced technologies you can use or you can rent it based on your usage, such as computing power, storage, databases, on whatever you want. It's We are doing a lot of things in cloud technologies, and you can use all that stuff. So that is the purpose. So if someone asks you that what is cloud, what is the cloud computing and all, you have to answer that cloud computing is a model in which we can use the IT infrastructure, be it servers, data centers, anything, based on the usage. Means whatever we will use, based on that only we have to pay. And the benefit what we are getting is that we don't have to invest millions of dollars upfront in the infrastructure, and we can save a lot of money and a lot of other things. So who is using cloud? Cloud is used by every other technology company in the market. Whatever you use, whether it's social media, whether it's finance, whether it's retail, sales, whatever, wherever you are working with, or whatever products you are using, all those companies are using cloud technologies. Cloud technologies, one, two, or three, any other. So what is the benefits of cloud technologies? Oh, first thing is agility. So agility will help you to, okay, basically what will happen, you can okay, you have to do a lot of planning and all that to set up the physical servers and everything. But with the help of cloud technologies, you can uh, easily like create your systems, you easily create the infrastructure within minutes. Okay, so that's a benefit of cloud technologies. Means you don't have to spend months or like hours, hundreds of hours to do the planning and all that. With the help of cloud, you can easily bring up your infrastructure within few minutes or within couple of hours completely. Okay, so that's a benefit. So we are talking about minutes and hours, not about days or months. Elasticity. So you can elasticity is basically one of the most important thing, in cloud, that is very very important. So in this case, what will happen, today you required a server of, let's say, 100 gigs, 100 GB, just assume. Okay, so 100 GB. Now tomorrow your requirement might be less, it might be more. But how do you think that you should pay for all 100 GB all the time? No. Okay, tomorrow your requirement is just to have 50 GB. Okay, so you don't need 100 GB of memory or the infrastructure and all that. So in that case, you don't have to pay for 100 GB. Okay, you can pay for only 50 GB. You can reduce your requirements. You can, based on that, you can reduce your server size and everything. Tomorrow your business grow. Okay, so if your business grow tomorrow, then you will require high configuration machines. The infrastructure should be on the higher scale. Okay, so that in that case, you can also increase the server size and everything. So that is called elasticity. So in this case, elasticity like will help you to decrease the server size and all that stuff. So based on that, you can help that. So it is again a very important factor while doing the infrastructure setup. Okay, so let's say we are going through festival season. In that case, our requirement will be high. Okay, so we will require high configuration machine, the traffic will be high and all that. So we need our servers to upscale automatically. All that stuff we can do in this thing. So in the coming sessions, you will understand all those stuff. Okay, it will downscale, upscale, all that stuff will happen automatically. Cost savings, that is one of the most important factor again, that with the help of cloud technologies we can do cost savings also. Because here, as I told you, that you don't have to invest a lot of money upfront, you don't have to do any kind of infrastructure, you don't have physical servers that you have to maintain, you have to use renting a space, cooling and all that stuff, like a security, physical nothing. You don't have to worry about anything. All that is done by the cloud service provider. They have their data centers across the globe, and Based on that, they will be providing you services. So you're saving a lot of cost in your for your business basically. And again, as I told you, that you are paying for whatever you are going to use. You are not paying it for, let's say, 24 hours or 1 day or 1 week kind of thing. In this case, what you will be using, you have to pay only for that. So that way, what will happen, you're going to save lot of money in that. Okay, so that's another thing here. Deploy globally in minutes. So in this case, what will happen, you will be able to deploy your servers, your data centers across the globe and anywhere in any of the regions, okay, within minutes. So that's one of the most important thing, like, of a cloud computing. And these are the three different types of cloud computing options. Basically, infrastructure as a service, okay, IaaS, okay, platform as a service, and software as a service. So infrastructure is basically way by which, like, you can create infrastructure. You are going to rent you are going to rent the infrastructure. You are going to create an infrastructure. Let's say you want to set servers and everything. That will be called as infrastructure. Then you can use platform. You can have like servers, you can have like applications and all that stuff. Then you have software as a service. So software, let's say, one of the best example of software as a service is Gmail. Okay, so now, like, we are using like Gmail for a long time, for many years now. So that is one of the best example of software as a service. So what we are doing, we are consuming some service, that too provided free of cost for us. Obviously there are some limitations, but that is one of the best example of software as a service. Like this, you can have any other softwares, like, say, let's say, social media and all that. So those are nothing but software as a service. So you have all those like options with you if you want to set up all your the AWS cloud. If you want to go with AWS cloud, if you are learning, if you're a student, if you are a person, IT person who wants to learn AWS and all, so that will be the right time to start with. Okay, because here you have lot of resources to learn, lot of trainings to learn. So, and I'll be here to help you out, like, in any kind of learning in AWS or Azure. Okay, so here, like, they have just given some examples, like how to do that and what all the industries and everything. But before that, like, what we have to do, we have to just understand that what we will be doing in our sessions. So here, the first thing to start with AWS is like creating AWS account. So what is AWS cloud? We just saw that, and we just heard that what is AWS cloud and how it is going to help us. Actually, cloud is very vast, so there will be a lot of things going on, and a lot of sessions will be coming in coming time, and that way you will get more clarity slowly. Then first thing what we'll be doing is creating an AWS account, creating an EC2 instance, and connecting EC2 instance from your machine. So here, today, for that, what you have to do, you have to go to your browser and say awsmission.com. Okay, and here you will say my account. Okay, so sign into console, or you can just say sign into console here. From here also you have the same thing, create AWS account. So it's the same thing. So here, it is asking to sign up, or if you don't have any account, you can click on that also. So then the first thing what you have to do is you have to give your email address, password. You have to confirm your password, and you have to give your account name. So these are details which will be required initially. So what we will do, we will just create an account, and then you have to put some like details and all that. You have to put your credit card or debit card details so that they can verify your these things, connect account details. And once they verify, your account will be activated. It might take up to 24 hours to get it activated. So just fill up all those details, and once this is done, you will be able to log into your AWS account. So it's the same thing. So make sure you're doing it properly. So you're putting up all your details properly. So let's say you have your email address, you have your password, you have your confirm password, and account name. After that, you have to go ahead with the step 1 of 5. Basically, you have to go to the next step. They will ask you details and everything, and once that is done, your account will be created. So you have to put your credit card details and all that. If you have, I'm skipping this thing because I have already created my account. If you have any questions or any trouble in creating an account, let me know in your comment in the comments. I'll help you out again initially. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to log into my account. So I'm going to log into my account. So here we have to put all those details. So I have logged into my account. So this will be the console for you when you log into your AWS account. So this is called AWS Management Console. So this is the place from where you can create any kind of services, any kind of service, whatever you want. You have virtual machines. Initially, you should start with virtual machines, creating virtual machines. Then you can have lot of other things. You have all those things, Amazon Redshift databases and everything. Lot of things are there, data lakes. You can do all those things in your as per your requirement. So basically, these are the things which we start with, and once that is done, if you are able to log into this screen, then we will start with the other thing. So that I will take care in the next session. So at least take your time, create a AWS account, and log into this your AWS account, and you will see this thing. So here you will see a lot of services basically. So what there are different types of applications here. So you have analytics, all the different services which are available under analytics will be here. Application integration, AR and VR. Okay, and then compute. The most important thing to start with is compute. So we will be creating AWS instances, EC2 instances. Okay, and then containers are there, databases are there. Okay, so we have Dynamo database, Elastic Cache, Amazon key spaces. Okay, all these things. So these are all the things which we'll be going through. All these things will take care of that. You don't have to worry or anything. So make sure you have created your account and that is verified. Once it is verified, you can log in it, and then in the next session we'll start with creating an AWS instance, creating EC2 instance. To create an EC2 instance, you have to take care of a lot of things, your volume, your security groups, all that stuff. So that also we'll be discussing in our coming session. So here, create EC2 instance will be our next step. So go through that again, create your AWS account, and we'll meet in the next session. So hope you might have liked this session. If you have liked it, please share with your peers, your colleagues, so that they can also learn something new. Thank you very much.